Hi everybody, today I'm going to teach you about basic stage makeup. The first step is to have a clean face. I recommend astringent and a wipe and some lotion for under your eyes. Next up is foundation. I really recommend Maybelline's Matte and Poreless. It works really well for me. Also, Neutrogena makes some really great products. Just about anything is good, but if you really want to go spend a lot of money, I recommend MAC Studio Fix foundation. It's a really excellent product for a clean face, not getting acne after doing show after show after show and sweating through it. Just apply it cleanly all over your face, including on your eyelids. Next up, use a little blemish stick right under the eyes and in any little spots that you want to cover up to get a full smooth face and hide any dark circles. Okay, here's where it gets a little bit tricky. You want to find the master lines on your face. I'm going to talk about these a couple of different times because they affect a lot of the shading you do on your face. Your master lines are parallel lines that run across your face. The first and most important one goes right here in your cheekbone, and it should connect from the top of your ear to the edge of your lip. The second one goes from the tip of your nose right past the edge of your eye and continues into your hairline. And the last one connects right here at the tip of your nose through your iris, if you're still looking straight ahead, and connects all the way up. That's the first one we're going to work with today. That's going to help you find the arch of your eyebrow. So I use a pencil. I really recommend NYC. They're 99 cents at any drugstore, and they work just as well as expensive ones. And you want to take your pencil and fill in the line all the way across here and add emphasis to your arch. This is one of the places where people really mess up in stage makeup. If you don't do big, thick eyebrows, it will not look good from stage because it'll look like you have no eyebrows and it changes the shape of your face. Overemphasize your eyebrows in stage makeup. Next step is your eyeshadow. There's 100 different ways to do this, but I recommend using shades of brown. Right now, I've got an NYC product. They're also about $2, really cheap, easy to find at drugstores. This one's a light white, this one's a medium brown, and this one's a darker brown. I'm going to start with the medium brown, and I'm going to put it all over my eyelids and spreading a little bit past my eyelids into the crease. Next, take your darkest color and you're going to fill in the crease coming in towards the center of your eye and all the way out in the corner of your eye, pulling up and out. Last, take your white. This is going to go all the way on this inside corner of your eyebrow here, right here in the inside corner of your eye, and right down here on the bottom corner of your eye coming down. Now to point out that master line we were talking about before that connected from the tip of your nose here to the edge of your eye, notice all of my eyeshadow falls above that line. My white is going to come down below that line. Next comes your eyeliner. I recommend using either a liquid eyeliner or a paint eyeliner and a brush. Choose a waterproof one because you're going to be sweating on stage, and make sure when you apply it that you do the top and the bottom line and that your top line extends all the way there in that part where the brown and the white meet. That's following that same line we created before that connects from the tip of your nose here all the way through the edge of your eye and all the way up. They should all follow that same line moving up. Next, we're going to add contouring. You need two things for this: a shade of powder that is too light for your skin and a shade of powder that is too dark for your skin. First, I'm going to find all my lines. I'm going to take that same pencil I was using before and just comfortably find the different lines in my face. One is right here, in that place just below my cheekbone. It should comfortably rest right there in that line. It connects a line from the tip of my lip all the way up to the point of my ear. For this one, I'm going to shade dark below it and light above it. That light should continue all the way up until this line, which is right here at the point of my nose, connecting to the edge of my eye. Then I'm going to shade dark above that up until that next line, which is the point of my nose to the point of my eyebrow, going right through the middle of my iris. That should be dark there in the middle. Then light all the way up above that. Now down here at the bottom, I want to also emphasize my jawline. So remember this line we found here that we did dark below. We're also going to find this line of your jawline here, which should be parallel to all of those lines. That one's going to also be dark below and light above. Watch. Next is mascara. Really, any product will do. Don't go spending $25 on your mascara. But I do recommend a waterproof black one for stage. Now's when you would add fake eyelashes if you want to. Those tend to be a pain because they leave glue on your eyes and they're trouble to get off every night. It's up to you if you want to wear them. You don't necessarily need them if you have big, thick eyelashes already. If you do choose to wear fake eyelashes, I'm not going to waste your time explaining how they work right now. The instructions are on the box if you buy them at any drugstore or makeup store. Next is lips. Now, if you really want to make your lips pop, start with a little bit of your foundation or your cover stick and go around the edges of your lips and really fill them in with a lighter color, like a white or a light skin tone, so that then when you put the lipstick on, it makes the lips really pop and look dark in contrast. Next is lip color. I really recommend lip stain, not lipstick. A lipstick is going to rub off on all of your costumes. You're going to have to put it on really thick and keep reapplying it over the course of the show. A lip stain should last several hours. They claim to last 24 hours. I really haven't found one that lasts that long yet, but it'll last the course of the show. Go for a darker color and then put it on very thinly, as opposed to a lighter color that you're trying to put on really thick. The trick is a thin coat all over your lips. Let that dry for a minute or two before adding and the chapstick on the other end of it, and then any kind of lip gloss you want. Next, you want to set your work so you don't sweat it all off afterwards, of course. Now, here's a little pro tip. Don't bother buying those really expensive setting sprays. Aquanet hairspray costs about $3 and it's exactly the same product. All I do is close my eyes, spray it across my face, and I'm done. Here's a close-up of the finished product. And really quickly, I'm going to go through all the different products I used today. So, we started with something to clean your face off with, a little astringent. Added some lotion under our eyes, then covered our face with a foundation. I use a little blemish stick for those under the eye areas and a couple little dots on the face. An eyebrow pencil. Eyeshadow, any powder will work for this. Mine is an NYC brand. I use a white, a light brown, and a dark brown. A brush to blend them all in with. Eyeliner. This kind of eyeliner also works really well. Please don't use a pencil. A dark shadow and a light shadow for your face. Mascara. Lip stain. This is the only thing that should cost you a lot of money. This one should run about $8 to $12. Everything else you can get away with really cheap products and they will work just as well as the good stuff. And finally, a little bit of lip gloss. and some hairspray. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, shoot me an email.